Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for a general reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. Those of you who are new, welcome to my channel and all of that. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. Anybody who is celebrating, if you're down and out, I send you love and light. If you are new, my name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. And my channel is very intense. We look at all kinds of stuff. Criminal activity, spiritual and moral law. I'm not churchy or religious, but I am for uprightness and things that are right. And I am connected with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, who is my Yeshua, my everything. He's my king. And I love him, and I'm not ashamed of him. So, but anyway, if you stay, you'll learn me as we go. If not, and thanks for checking me out, away you will go. This channel won't be for everybody, I get it. But those who are part of my soul group, I appreciate you all for being a part of it with me. Let's see what's going on. I just did a reading. It was actually fantastic energy, but there was something wrong within the video. And so I just deleted it. But somebody's trying to make a decision, crying out to the Holy One, needing a clean heart, and he was bringing out positive outcomes. And something apparently was found, that somebody forgot something, and something was found within some type of situation. But some people had the other person there. But there was new garments to put on. Maybe something was for some type of a connection to a wardrobe that was found within something that made somebody sad. I'm not sure. But there was positive stuff coming out there. It's just that some people are dealing with legal matters within it. So I send you love and light. So we're just going to check the energy here and see what Jehovah wants to bring out further, or for maybe even just a different group of people, whatever he wants. I know that offline people watch that video, and so it wasn't for naught. Jehovah, I love you so very much, and I thank you that you know all things, and nothing escapes your eyes, and you protect us. Even if we fall down at times, and we get up, and we prove who we are when we do get up, and we face the truth and look in the mirror, and we forgive ourselves and other people when we go through those hard times. Help people who are really having some difficulties within their own soul to find you so that you can make them whole. Give them new garments to put on, and give them courage and compassion, whatever it is that they need. I just thank you, Jehovah, that you just rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy and shove it down to the pit. You cannot come into this realm. Well, the King of Fire came out in that reading. Okay, so we do have the King of Wands here. This is if it's the other man, it's the other man. If it's somebody in the upright, you're in the upright. It's very spiritual energy here. It's motivational. It's idealistic. It's somebody who's very charismatic. It is a king. And this king will get up and do the right thing if he's in the upright, and take his wand and smite with truth regardless. And he's very focused because it's a king. He's very passionate with this energy. He's probably a good-looking person for a lot of people. This could be somebody in the public eye. That energy did come out in that reading. So did the Queen of Cups. All right, well, there's something steamy here. This could be any sign, but it's just showing us that if there was another man, there was another man. Or that this is a couple, then there's a couple here. Again, so it just came out. It did. So something with this King of Wands and this Queen of Cups. This could be a brother or sister. It could be just a family member. It could be cousins. It could be a husband and wife. It could be the other man. For any given person, there's just a king and a queen out here. And if this queen is in the upright, she's very loving and tender-hearted. She's like a nurse, right? But if this is the other man and this is manipulation, then it ain't good. Obviously, somebody was asking for forgiveness and needing some type of cleansing of the heart and forgiveness. And the words came out, love covers sin. And the Queen of Cups is the side of us women that would be caring and very intuitive, and would be able to heal something. Okay, whatever this is. Whatever this is. Jehovah obviously wants to touch on these two energies. These are people cards for us. This is you and I being passionate and being emotional and tapping into that intuition and being charismatic and spiritual and covering things. Okay, we have another queen out here. Now we did have in one of the card decks that I was using, the dog came out. That can represent a friend as well. So we got, if these are 3 friends and they're 3 friends or whatever this is, we have another person out here. And some people are doing with just third parties, whatever that third party is. This is the lower version of the Empress and the lower version of the Emperor out here. Okay, and whatever this is, let's just let Jehovah just continue on. The Queen of Pentacles, if she's in the upright, she's just as loving and caring as the Queen of Cups. Okay, if she's not, she's stubborn and she's greedy, all that kind of stuff. So depending on what you're dealing with here, we'll just keep going on. What else, Jehovah, do you want to bring out here? So we do have home matters. The 4 of Wands really wants to come out on my channel. It really does. So that's something about a celebration is here. And the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody got thrown out from some type of organization, or there's fears around money, or something about, there's 6 Pentacles actually out here, something about a payout or generosity, and somebody has, you know, they're insecure about being generous because of some type of third-party situation, regardless of what's happened in something, and that's what's showing. So obviously there's been war. The 9 of Wands is here. Give me one more, please, Jehovah. Give me one more, please. Well, we are getting king and queenship energy out here, so people do know what to do. The Ace of Pentacles. Well, obviously, so there's 6 or 7 Pentacles. Somebody's also been waiting on something. And we do have somebody that has been in competition to something, because there's 5 Wands out here. Although we just seen the 9 of Wands, and that's a battle. It's still strife. There's strife that's been around something. Strife that's been around generosity and some type of contract or pregnancy for some of you all is here. Again, somebody's been waiting and waiting. And the 7 of Pentacles can be waiting on a relationship. Obviously, we got a competition going on with 2 queens. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Now, if somebody was messing around, this is another, you know, obviously, I'm not sure how this played out for you, but somebody's husband was messing around with another woman, then obviously that makes strife, and that makes sense there for something. There's another king here. Well, then we got a match there. Whatever this is, show me this King of Pentacles out here, please. Obviously that's a match. Show me this King of Pentacles. I did see the, it came out in wording, but it was the Magician, which was a large family is written on that card. And we do have family stuff here. So there's obviously something going on with a family. So the Empress is here. Okay, well, the Empress has all 4 queens within her. And then the 2 of Pentacles, back and forth. Somebody been back and forth within some type of situation, then I guess they have. So that make 9 Pentacles out here, 10 Pentacles. Commitment energy is here. That has a counterpart to it. So we have the upper and lower version of the Empress here. And 2 parts of herself is showing up. Within that, the lower version of the Emperor is here, and 2 parts of himself is showing up. Or if this is a grandparent and you know, children, older children that are of older age, and this is like 70, 80 years old here, and children underneath that, whatever this is. There's family matters going on. There's a page here as well. So we got people out here in this reading. And there's a lot of money, and there's you know, messages. There's been strife around messages. There's legal matters here, so it showed up within the Empress because she's got, and the Justice card was in that other reading, so it's here. And being rich and generous with things. We got bosses out here. If this is a work family, you can read it that way as well. Something's, some type of strife is here. Let me take a room. Silva, what do you want to say about this? Got a teenager or a little child here with that page. Something's very, you know, grounding with this energy. That'd make actually 11 pentacles with that page there, I think. Nonetheless, there's a lot of pentacles out here, especially with the Empress. We have the letter G out here. This is the only letter that I have thus far. We also have the letter M and the D. The MD is here. We have glasses. That comes out quite often as well. And but this is the Manaz. It's actually the letter M. But as you all know, I show you that the Degas is also within this. So something about the day and light and change is here, and a new cycle, and fortune then would be with the Degas within this. But there is a legal matter going on. There's a suffered legal victory, though, within something. This is a positive card because some type of suffering is going to end if somebody do the right thing. If somebody will do the right thing. We also have, so we have the Sun. That's positive. So the letter S is here. And this is about energy and success. And obviously the Sun can represent pride and ego and things like that. But in somebody up in the public eye, we do have that coming out here. But it is a victory rune as well. So we have 2 victory runes that came out here. Somebody's been so sad, Jehovah just said. Because it has been such a suffering. Well, Jehovah, you just pick through my hands, please. So someone from out of country is here. Yes. Yes, they are. Jehovah wants us to read Revelation 13. Okay.
Chapter 13. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his seat, and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name, and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints, and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Well, that is powerful, because we are entering into a real critical time, people. And that's a choice who you're going to serve. You know, that 666 will take you to the number 9. It will. I want to say it does take you to the number 9. Whatever that is, people. Jehovah just brought it out for us to take a look at. So I guess we all going to sit on that, and I'll go back and have to read it and meditate. But obviously we've been dealing with the beast. And we've got actually the dragon, that old serpent, the beast, showing up right here in the home as well. Interesting. Very interesting. So the devil card is here, the ego. This is the ShAhH, and we have the S and the M out here. So if your name's Sam and you're in the upright, obviously I'm not, but I almost said Sam when that came out. I did say sad. And then the ShAhH comes out. It's a devil. The devil is here within some stupidness. Look, people, we really live in a critical time right now. What you going to do? Because there's already been a lot of people who have been slain and killed because of nasty. Look, we had the snake come out yesterday all over the place. We ain't going to escape this stuff. And by God, I'm not going to bow to the beast. I'm not going to bow to the beast. I won't take a mark. I will not bow to the thing. I know who my Elohim is. And so, I don't care. I guess if I die, I die. And some people want to love their life more than they love their soul, then you just go right on ahead. Whatever all this is. But we got people coming out here. And we got out of country coming out here. And the devil showed himself in wording. And, I mean, obviously, if we're at the end of this thing, I'm not sure if we're at the place where people are taking the mark and people ain't going to be able to buy or sell anything now, because that's the phase that we're moving into. I'm not sure. But I know my Elohim will take care of me, because I just won't give into the thing. I won't. Somebody's been mad. So damn mad is here. You just go ahead and be damn mad, you beast. You're foul. Whatever all that was. I don't question Jehovah. Jehovah can bring whatever he wants out on this channel. So this is blowing the trumpet. That really came out the other day when I did, I think it actually was in that reading that the snake was all. It was in yesterday's reading. This is blowing the trumpet because of the sword, an invasion. So those who killed with the sword shall be killed with the sword, if that was nothing else. But saying all those people who slayed other people by the sword, well, the word of the Lord is not going to return void. Apparently, here comes, you know what, today I was spending some time with Jehovah, and he actually had Here Comes the Sword out. It came out of this deck, Here Comes the Sword. And so, obviously, if you killed with the sword, people, and we had another reading that I did as well, and somebody went to a really dry place. It was on that audio that I did, and there was a slaying there as well. So look, people, you ain't gonna be able to escape the word of the Lord. If you slayed somebody with the sword, then by God, I guess your time is here. I don't know what to say. We've had people chasing people like they're freaking animals and freaks, and you ain't gonna eat, and because we have a freaking bestiality and people doing some crazy. It's so now that the trumpet's being blown. There's some type of an invasion here now. So there's a law and a commander, and all because people don't want to walk in love. Isn't that a freaking shame? All because people don't want to walk in love. Oh, it's got to be my freaking way, and I hate. Well, I guess it just bought you a slaying, I guess. If you were any part of people being slayed, and you took the mark of the beast, I guess today is your day. And so there's the arm of the divine. So the arm, people taking the mark on their hand or their forehead. And we are here in that time. Somebody from high school or college is here. And it was just here a second ago before that card came out. This is a judgment. The blowing the trumpet card is a judgment card. Those who love their life are going to lose it, Yeshua said. So the Empress is here twice. And then the Pei is here. So we have the P and the G, the pig, the P and the G is here. We have Gigi twice here. Gag. We have Lil here. LL with the pictograph. What, Lilith? The wicked, dark, nasty moon, demon energy. Well, we have the star energy here. And the mouth. And blow. We have the word blow here and the word blow here. Well, people better blow the trumpet. Because we're in a critical time, apparently, is what Jehovah's bringing out. Something's here. We have flowers or rings. And it's time for the X to move on because there's been strife. On that card says strife. Somebody's been wanting to kiss somebody bad, but there's been some type of beast type energy around somebody's stupidness. So we are also in the time where the prophecy tells us that for brass, I'm going to bring gold. And for iron, I'm going to bring silver. And for wood, brass. And for stones, iron. And I will even make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. So lift up your heads, O you gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, so that the King of glory can come in. So only you know who you are. Only you know who you are and what you're going to be able to do. Only you know what you've done and what's coming to you. Okay? Because those people who've got the mark on them, there ain't no hope. There's tribulation, really bad tribulation coming for those people. But you can do what you want. Okay? If you're a murderer, I guess you're going to stay a murderer still, and here comes a sword for you. You can blow your trumpets all day long, but Jehovah's coming. He's coming.